Tres Leches can be like turning on parts of your brain that have been shut off by outside sources.
It's very chaotic and it's good because I think that the way we write, we listen to each other a lot.
I love my bandmates, they're freaking cool. They're my best friends, you know?
Tonight on Band in Seattle, meet Tres Leches. They're a three-piece punk band with a message and a mission. Welcome to Band in Seattle.
What Are You Doing is kind of a reaction, and a frustrated one at that, to all the people with the resources, all the people who are involved with big money or corporations or in our government, people who have resources that affect us and they can do whatever they want with behind closed doors. That frustration that you get, that all of us feel when we don't have enough of our basic needs met, and we don't get to have all the information for why that is, because the answer would make us very angry.
What Are You Doing is just about workers' rights.
I like What Are You Doing because it reminds me of that part of Pirates of the Caribbean where the guy's like, what are you doing? And I always think that, and I can't not think that, and it's a meme that we pass between each other all the time. I think it's great.
Xander and I used to be in a band together in high school, and we've had a long relationship of playing music together. It's really made a really special bond between us, like a brother and sister, very familial.
Working with Ollie is really great, you know? Like, we know each other very well. We're like siblings, you know? So that's a very important friendship. I mean, she's always just like killed it at whatever she does. And it's cool, you know, it's cool to be friends with someone that long because you kind of help each other, build each other up.
Xander's somebody who, whether he is doing it intentionally or not, he really encourages people to try and be their best selves for themselves. When I listen to music, I'm really looking for something that teaches me something new. And there are few artists in this world that I think really open me up to those new experiences. And as you get older and have more experiences, they're harder to find. Xander Yates is definitely one of those artists. There's this song he has, for example, called Apathy is Stupid. I like that he just encourages people, he just says open up new dimensions and find out where you are. I like that he always lets people know that they're empowered to be able to do those things. No llores means don't cry, and the lyrics were written by ULISES.
The environment that I grew up with was very religious, and like I feel like a lot of things that we worry about are like don't exist really. Like we forget about like what really matters, which is like treating people right. And once I stopped believing in a supernatural thing that I don't see or I don't know what it is, that's when I felt more free, and I felt like I connected more to people, and I have more compassion for people, and I don't need something to tell me how to treat people because I already know how to treat those people.
I met ULISES when I was just graduating high school. And he had come to see Xander and I play in our high school band. And it was really funny because I think he thought we were kind of like this big deal because he came to see us on like the one night where we had like 200 people at El Corazon out, and that was really funny because most of the time there wasn't really that many people out to see us. And I remember him saying like, wow, your band is so great. You know, you make me like want to play music too. And I was like, you should. He was like, well, I'm gonna get a drum set. To be honest, like I wasn't really sure if he was gonna do it, but he definitely did it. And I remember the first time he showed me what he was working on. He was doing a cover of The Strokes, and I was like, that doesn't sound like banging on trash can lids. That sounds like you're a drummer.
I met Alia at Bombershoot in 2011, and I've never played an instrument before. I'm a painter, and we met at this concert, Norte Collective in Bombershoot, and that's where we started talking about like Latin American bands and stuff, and she liked the same bands that I liked, and we went to the EMP, and you know they had like drums set up and all the instruments set up, and we started jamming, and from there I bought my first drum kit. I still have it. Since then I started just trying to play more music because it was an outlet, another type of art that I've never tried before, so it was definitely cool.
This Away is a Lead Belly cover that Xander brought to the band.
It's like it was like a children's song. I always thought it would sound good as like a punk song.
I went to school, boys. Then I went to school when I was 12 years old. Learned all the rules, boys. Learned all the rules like I was told. Then I met my teacher. Then I met my teacher and I was 12 years old. Teacher was a preacher. Teacher was a preacher, so I got cold.
One of the things that we try to do as much as we can, just to have fun, and I think that we forget to be children sometimes.
Songs about the Illuminati and life forms that live inside of stars.
When we return, uncover more about Tres Leches.
I don't know, know, the future. I'm really enjoying the present, where we're going or what we're doing right now.
Despise us, glorify everything we're doing. Live your life on a look in a mirror. Emulate your reflection until it cracks and you go on a rampage. They won't rise like a person. There won't be equal clause. The 14th Amendment, which they could take down, if only they'd approach the stand. Dorothy wasn't so impressed either, so let's see how you do now with your broken base. Corporations have grown big and strong, so CEOs don't have to hide behind dead on your mind. Despise us and joke it away with you. After all, you're hanging out with all the White House boys. Hand us the gun. We know that you won, but you didn't realize the gun's pointed straight at
Yes. Despise Us is epic. I love the saxophone too, you know. We had Adrian up on stage playing saxophone.
It's a song that came about from, again, going back to the first song, corporations fighting against the city of Seattle, against the $15 minimum wage, and using the 14th Amendment, which is meant to protect people, because they love to argue that corporations are people, even though they're not. That song is not just about one corporation. It's about thinking about those types of people who don't have the ability to open up to the world around them. They only see what's in the mirror, and I have a hard time imagining that they really like what's in the mirror, you know? When I think about how they see us, man, they must really hate us to treat us this way. If you treat people that way, you're not gonna have a sense of family, a sense of community, a sense of self. And we do. So go ahead and hate us, you know? Despise us. It's a great way to sign off with the audience, you know? Like, let them hate us, you know? Because we have this moment together. And I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for the resources that they have.
The future. I'm really enjoying the present, where we're going or what we're doing right now.
To connect with people, so many people in your own city and so many people around the world, is just this incredible thing that's hard to put into words, because you learn invaluable things from each person that you meet. What I want to happen with really any music that I play, but especially for Tres Leches, is I want this band to connect with anybody that it needs to connect with.
The most important thing is staying yourself, keeping your free will. That's the most important thing, because with that, then you can do all the success stuff you want, you can do all that other stuff you want, but like none of that stuff matters compared to just like you being yourself, you know? awesome. Tres Leches. Woo!
Muchas gracias. Somos Tres Leches. We are Tres Leches.
For more information about our bands, go to bandinseattle.com where you can watch Tres Leches' full concert.